Okay, bias by the environment. So what is bias by environment? Okay, so bias by environment in the sense when there is a biasness due to the environment. Okay, so environment in the sense there are a couple of things. It can be various conditions, situations as well. Sometimes you would see, especially in terms of tax as well, on yearly basis when there's a return time, when there's a tax filing time. And if you start measuring how is the performance and all these, that time it can be, they might take more time, they might do some errors. So that can be environment, biasness as well. Or a particular scenario if you have to see, right? So sometime because of some situation as well, some kind of problems are happening somewhere in business as well. And if you start picking sample, that can also create a challenge. So that's where in service industry, because all your service softwares are not working. And that time, if you want to see how much is the handling time, maybe all you have to do is you have to say that, sorry, you call later. That's what happened, right? In some banks or like any phone connection, they will say, right now there's some technical problem is going on. But that time they have to just say one liner. So that time taken would be much lesser, correct? So it can be because of environment. So that can also create biasness. We have another thing called measurement bias. So measurement bias is nothing but when you do not have a proper understanding of operational definition, right? Somebody may think that, okay, quality, how we are measuring, that can be internal, somewhere they can take external, somewhere quality will be measured in DPU, somewhere it can be DPMO. So if there is no understanding of how do you collect that measurement can create the biasness in sample. Okay, so that's another thing. Suppose if I have to say that, okay, please, Basu, you have to, look at the length of the bottle. So now if I don't give a clarity, he might look at only this much. He might look at this much as well. He may remove the bottle, cap, and he can do in other way as well. So you need to give the clarity as well. That is called measurement. Yes, you need to have a clarity. Simple operational definition should be defined for any measurement. Otherwise, people can sample the way they want, and that can create a biasness.
Yeah.
There's a checklist for everything, right? For whether it's a manufacturing or service, we have a parameter or checklist. And if that people are not following it, so we have a standard already defined for that. So that can be one example for that. Another biasness can be because of non-response. Now, non-response is what? Suppose when I say that, how is the session going on, right? If only one or two people are answering and those people like regularly communicate. If they like it, they will say yes. And I will assume the session is going good. Maybe 80% people may not like it. So they will not respond. So I'll not come to know, right? So non-responses usually, and this is the common, what do you call common market as well, because common response, if you buy any product, there are only 5 to 10% customer who will actually respond and say, how was the product, right? Or let's say my video as well recently, there were like, I saw that 120 or 150 people viewed it, but likes were only 30-40. I mean, that time in a particular time, right? Nobody commented, liked, and said it is bad or good. So all I'm saying is non-response can also create the influence. Are you getting that? So non-response is also one sort of biasness that we have to avoid it in sampling.